Are you guys there? I can't see anything. Let's see. I think I'm live. All right. Guys. Let's see. Officer, let's see. Cop right there. All right. Hey, guys. I'm okay. He just chased me like... So basically, I called 911 when I think he left because he heard me screaming at pedestrians. Then I called 911 and she directed me to the nearest police station. But there's no way to get in this police station. I circled, there's no way. And then she got off the phone with me. I flagged down this officer, and he's not from this station, and he tried to help me get in the station, but he's confused to how you get in the station as well. Get my glasses on. So he's calling a unit from this station to say, hey, like, maybe open your gates, or, how the hell do we get in? But I'm okay. I'm at the police station now, and I'm sorry. That was probably really scary. You know me. Like, I'm not going to say all that if I didn't know for sure. You know that I'm not a person that's afraid. And I wasn't, I was nervous because the way he was doing it was dangerous. But I didn't want to, this is the same guy that set up. I'll look at your stuff in a minute. Sorry. I'm okay. I'm at a police station with a cop. This is the same guy that set up DOA. So a guy that would premeditate and set up something like that is not a stable guy, right? And I got in his face the other night when he chased down Solomon. So I saw him show up. I was in the area, and I didn't feel comfortable getting out of my car. But I didn't want to leave my friends hanging because I thought, oh, he's going to set them up again. And he was up to something. And so I pulled in Gelson's, and I just filmed, the area because they were right in front of me. And then when he walked away, I was going to pull out. But he, I guess, happened to have parked in Gelson's too. So when I pulled out, he must have got suspicious of me, and he started to chase me. Mm. I was just going to pull out, mind my own business, but he noticed me, and I pulled out first. I went, as fast as I could, without speeding. You know what I mean? But he made sure to chase me into multiple cities, um, on freeways, and he's probably looking at this live stream. And sorry about that, guys. But thank you. I was recording, but I needed some voices out there. So when I was able to have a second, I clicked on the live stream and thought, okay, I didn't want to stop recording because even Garcia last week told me the only way is to film, which we already knew that. So I was like, I'm not going to stop recording. And it's a little ironic or unironic when it comes to Scientology. It's a little unironic when it comes to these guys that, I heard them try to get a restraining order from DOA and say that they're stalking. I don't know how long that was, but that was a good 30 to 40 minutes, right? That was a good, you guys didn't see, it was like 15, 20 minutes, I think, with before I got on live stream, but I recorded it. And, yeah. So he really went the distance. This guy's very unstable. I mean, he knows that I'm probably recording him. And maybe also, I thought maybe I shouldn't go on live stream because he's going to have buddies that he could, if I'm saying I'm on this corner, I'm that corner, he could have buddies, maybe, block me off or whatever, like put the car in front of me if I go down a side street. I was aware of all that. But then I thought, you know what? I'm on a big street. I can maybe just keep doing donuts. and I'll just get on live stream and shout out my street names. I'm really sorry that looks so scary. It was kind of scary actually, because I mean I already know Scientology. I already know they do this, but this guy is a little extra, and I have this cop waiting with me, and yeah, okay, I'm gonna breathe and just like um, the chat will have to catch you up. I have his license plate. I mean, when somebody chases you from city to city to city to city and does donuts with you, and they know that you have their license plate, and they're just deciding I'm going to commit this crime on video, that's when you know you're dealing with someone very disconnected with reality. And we knew that last week. So, thank you. I'm going to tell you what station I'm in when I can walk inside. I feel just very uneasy. I do have an officer here. He's not going to leave me, but me and this cop, he's from a different station. He's nice enough. I literally flagged him down. It's so crazy. I went like 30 to 40 minutes. I mean, it felt like forever, but it was a while. And I'm like, I'm speedy. I'm doing donuts. I'm hoping a cop like, sees me and like just wants to pull us over for driving like this, but that whole time, no cop. No cop. It was almost like they left every city when they knew I was coming. DOA, you there? DOA, the guy that set you up, chased me from city to city to city to city tonight, not even trying to hide it, like a scene from a movie. And I think he was in a Prius. I'm terrible with cars, but I mean, I have it on video. So it was just like, yeah, he really pushed his Prius hard. I'm going to tell you the station once I get inside. I just don't feel like I want to be on the corner. And, oh my God, you guys, oh, thank you. Oh my God, I have backup. Okay, so, sir, I'm going to tell you what's going on so this officer doesn't feel nervous. Basically, we are peaceful protesters, and we were in Hollywood by the Scientology building. And I guess now I'll tell you. These are the peaceful protesters. They saw my stream. They saw me getting chased, and they're coming to give me support. What station are we at? I'm sorry? Van Nuys on Tyrone and Sylmar. Okay, I'm sorry? Sylvan. Oh, Sylvn. Oh my gosh, thank you for. I can't believe it. I thought I'd be here alone all night. If my friends are watching, don't worry, guys. So did you see that? I have it. The first 15, 20 minutes, he chased me on and off. I have it recorded. I couldn't get on live stream. First 15, 20 minutes, he chased me, like beyond chased me.
Did you get his face?
I got him from when you guys. I was at Poopbelle. I just didn't feel comfortable getting out of the car because I know how he did DOA.
So he saw you and he followed you.
I pulled right into Gelson's. I saw you pull there too, and I thought he's gonna set you guys up. So I'm not gonna get out of the car and I'll just film because like Officer Garcia last week said, the only thing that we can do is film. And I'm the way that they did DOA that way, and I knew that guy was unstable the way he chased Solomon.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not going to let you guys get set up. I saw him walking around, and I'm like, I'm not going to get out of the car. I'm just going to pull in Gelson's. And I was, like, you guys were on the sidewalk, and I filmed you. And then he walked, and I was going to drive away. But he happened to be parked in Gelson's, too. I didn't even know that. And he got in the car. I pulled out, and he must have just got suspicious of me. I pulled out of the driveway, and the chase was on from La Poubelle all the way here.
A whole bunch of video of from talking to us tonight on my GoPro here.
Oh, I did donuts with him because he was chasing me. I went down side streets, small streets in every city. I did donuts with him. He did donuts with me. I mean, I have him on. He didn't care. He didn't care that he was committing a crime. It was like how his eyes were when he was chasing Solomon. He was dedicated to catch him. He didn't care. And so I knew this. I mean, I knew it then, but I knew this guy was really disconnected from reality.
My battery's close to dying.
But I'm going to post.
Yeah.
And he was relentless with it. He was relentless. The first I don't know exactly how long my recording was, but before I went on live stream, it was a good 15 to 20-minute chase. And I couldn't find any cop. I screamed at pedestrians on the corners, to call the cops. And then I finally was able to get on the live stream, and then I started shouting out every street, and they could see him. I mean, I'm sure you guys could see him behind me.
People usually don't stop to help in most situations.
And the girl,
they don't put themselves at risk.
well, the girls, I did donuts right on Ventura Boulevard, and she's like, "Oh my God, he is following you." And then she's like, What did you do?" And then she went inside, like, I don't know where. I don't think she called. And then one guy was really concerned, but he said he didn't have his phone on me, and he had to go back to work, but he felt really bad. And then I just, basically called. But, he disappeared at that time when I was doing donuts, and I was screaming at people, the only people on the sidewalk. I think that he realized what I was doing, and then that he disappeared. And then I got off my stream and called 911.
I think just off the stream. Are you on?
Now I'm on the stream. Yeah.
All right, you're still on. So
Okay.
he knows where we're at then, and he knows the too. So the officers are here, sir.
I have game over. I have all the proof. I have the proof from when he walked away from you guys. Gone. I have all the proof. I have his license plate. I have him and me doing donuts on side streets from me to them. He's not this guy. If he's doing shit like this when I'm filming him and this dedicated, and I knew this last week, he's very unstable. This character, this cat, and I need a restraining order from this guy. You know what I mean?
We didn't know you were there. Otherwise, we would have been like stalker alert.
Well, I didn't feel comfortable. I felt something off about tonight. I even told my friend that. I'm like, something's off about tonight. And
they probably did a strategy reset and are trying to come up with another plan to drive us away because it didn't work this morning with the restraining orders. And we saw Francois tonight. She drove by.
Oh, really?
And looked at Tal and I. And glared.
I guess we're gonna go in the station. So I had to flag this officer down because I couldn't get in the station. The 911. The
station is not open this hour.
The station is not open, guys. The station is not open. But
the police officers, they will talk to you, and they will help you.
Well, can we go to the nearest station? There's Northridge, right?
I'm sorry, the police officer will.
Okay, I appreciate you waiting with me. This station is not open. This is where the 911 the dispatch officer. Hi. I'm on a live stream for my protection. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you? How's it going?
So he came out. He saw my live stream, and he's one of our friendly protesters and buddies. And there might be others coming out to support me. Basically, we are friendly. We are peaceful protesters that were protesting against Scientology and at a restaurant that Danny Masterson, was that actor, basically drugged and raped girls, and he was convicted this year. And we're just protesters because this place called Poopbelle in Hollywood is the owner of that place.
Don't mean to cut you off,
yeah.
Man, but what happened today? What made you?
So I guess skip all that. There's a crazy guy, because we're peaceful protesters and Scientology's insane, and I think he's a Scientologist or friends with the owner. He comes out and tries to set us up. And tries to set us up and follow us. I was there, parked at the grocery store. He saw me parked there, and he chased me all through cities. I have it all on video, on live stream, in a dangerous chase all the way here. And we already know he did something to one of the protesters last week where he called the cops and faked that our friend, solved him.
At any time did you think about pulling over and calling 911?
Yes, I did call 911. But you see, I'm advised by officers that the only way, because he did something last week to us, the only way is to have it filmed. And that's the only way we can protect ourselves. So, this guy, I believe his name is it might be pronounced Henri, but it's spelled Henri.
Yeah, we were actually talking with him earlier, and it seems that she was there at the location, and he followed her.
Chased me.
And so she drove
donuts in the middle of the street. I had to scream at pedestrians, begging them to call the police.
Driving recklessly?
Oh, yeah. Well, and he's dangerous.
He's stalking her.
How do you know it's him?
I have it on video, and I just, because, oh yes, so they were talking. I have the license plate, I have everything, I have his face, I have everything. Yes, I can show you. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to show them videos. You're on live stream. Oh,
So where did this happen?
I'm sorry.
Where did it happen? Where did it start?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but he didn't want to hear that. So, I was trying to tell you. So basically, from Hollywood, I was parked at. Pardon me.
Did you tell him it started in Hollywood?
Did I?
The Sergeant that was here?
Yeah, I told him.
Okay. Because he's from Hollywood. And this is Manhattan.
Maybe it's a coincidence, or are you saying he followed me?
No,
so
we're saying that a Hollywood unit, if you want to make a report.
Oh, is this a coincidence? Okay. Yeah, this is on news. We are protesters that, I don't know if you know anything about Scientology, but this is something they do. This is just a known thing. Yeah, Tom Cruise, but this is what they do. They send out people to follow you. They are in bed with the LAPD. It's just a known thing. And La Poopbelle is what we're protesting. It's a restaurant there. And I was parked at Gelson's. I saw him on the live stream. I'm usually in Hollywood, right on Franklin.
Do you live in Hollywood, or?
I am on a live stream with hundreds and hundreds of people, and thousands of people are going to be watching, so I can't really disclose that right now. I'm sorry?
What city? We're saying, like, what made you come out here? Yeah. You live in the area? Or
no, I was parked. Let me just tell you what happened. I was parked at Gelson's. I was filming him because I didn't want him to set up the protesters, and I did. By La Poubelle, across the street on Franklin, across the street from the Scientology building. I was filming, and I didn't feel comfortable getting out of the car after what he pulled last week, but I didn't want him to set up my friends because that's what he does. And so I was parked in the grocery store, and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to film this, and I'm not going to get out and protest. And then after he talked to them, you can see him on film, he walks to his car, and his car happened to be parked at Gelson's, too. So I pull out, and I guess he got suspicious of me because he's probably a Scientologist or whatever, and he recognized me or whatever. So he pulls out after me, and then this is when the chase begins. And it wasn't a subtle thing. This went on to 30 to 40 minutes, in which I have all of it filmed and live streamed. And even on side streets where I had to make donuts, and he made donuts, and he didn't care. You want to see it? No problem.
So what made you come out here?
Oh, because I was just running. I was just running from him, and each time I tried to get off the freeway, I didn't know what awaited me there. You know what I mean? Like, if he was, I just didn't feel like 101. I just kept jumping on different places trying to, like, lose him.
Everybody's been watching. We were watching.
Like, are you driving with her? Or?
No. Everybody's been watching her live stream with this happening, and so I'm her friend protest. And so we were watching this, and we said, okay, well, we need to come up here and try to find Beverly, which was okay.
Ever, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, so basically, I just didn't feel. It was just instinctive, like, I'm just going to keep on the freeway, and then I'm like, oh, I better get off the freeway, and he chased me off the freeway all down side streets, and I'm just looking for pedestrians. When I found pedestrians, to start screaming at them to call 911, that's when he kind of stayed on the corner. Well, he did donuts right in front of the pedestrians, and then I think he realized I was yelling for 911 to call, because I didn't want to stop recording, so I could show you proof. And that's when I think he disappeared, or he hit on the corner, and that's when I called 911, and she directed me here.
Just a little bit of advice. I don't know what officer told you to just record everything.
Officer Garcia of the LAPD, and it's because they know that you can have a PPA. Anybody could say that they assaulted you, and they
that's for a misdemeanor crime and not committing an offense. That's not the same thing. What I'm saying is that if somebody's chasing you, you should get on the phone and call 911.
Okay. Well, you know what? I did call 911 when I could. I had to make a lot of fast turns because he was doing fast turns.
Okay, I'm not faulting you. We're trying to fault you.
But, that's a good thing.
Do you mind
because,
showing us?
Yeah, no problem.
There's the last name on the guy.
Well, if you have a license plate, we can run the vehicle.
Yeah, we need to run the vehicle because he's.
Okay, good. You guys can go on another stream. I'm going to. You're streaming or recording?
I agree with you guys generally, but we still need to take a stalking report here because stalking is dangerous.
Okay, but you can't just say that it's stalking. You guys haven't actually showed us anything.
Is there a station we could go in to write a proper report? I'm going to show you proof right now. You're streaming, right? Okay. Because he's gonna watch this and he
say,
could.
I can go
Okay,
to
here you go.
and say, hey, look, some random person is